Our ancient world seemed newborn in his eyes. No place could keep him, he yearned for the skies.
Yo, what's up there guys, it's Immersive Gamer 83 and thank you so much for stopping by. Today we're jumping in Modbox and oh my gosh, it's been updated. So as you can see in full 3D, this is just a little something I've just thrown together in a couple of minutes. So we've got a basic room, we've got a weapon on the table and a skull, and this took not very long at all. So if I go back into edit mode, you'll see how I've done this. Okay, so now I am 500% scale, and this was literally a case of grabbing stuff, dropping it where I wanted it, bringing up the menu, and then choosing some more stuff, dragging it as much as I wanted it, and then painting the stuff that I wanted painting. So whatever you want. And the thing that I need to talk about at the moment though, however, is the fact that they've recently added NPCs. So these are the normal NPCs. These came in the last update, which are small little robot blokes. So that is a good size for building. So it's always good to spawn one of these in first, so you can place them and build around them. So what I'll do first, I'll leave him here, just so you can see the size of me against him. Okay, so you can see that I am 6'2", and the mannequin comes in probably about 5'8", 5'8" I'd imagine. And yeah, this is fully physicsed out. We're in the actual play mode at the moment, so he does have physics, you know, and I should be able to grab him. And he's gone all limp, and you know, I'm grabbing him. This is pretty crazy. So there we go, and he's an NPC. But the main thing which is exciting to add in, oh, there's books. I didn't even realise. So we can spawn in books. Oh my gosh. So I can place these around and just spawn them in. Deep psychology. This is awesome. So then we can have all kinds of different books in there. I didn't realise that. This is very exciting. But what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm actually going to edit, and we're going to go and place just a few bad guys. So in the menu, we've now got NPCs, and in the NPC category within the dungeon pack, which is what we've got loaded up here, you can actually have a few bad guys. So we can place them down, you can scale them bigger, so we'll have a bigger dude at the back. He looks pretty savage, and then his minions can be coming around with him. So you can clone them, of course. So once they're down, you can clone them. In fact, I'll get a different one just for variety. So we'll add a couple of different ones in for variety. So we'll have him over there. Oops. Sorry. Him over here. I'll clone him. There we go. And maybe one up the back as well. So this is going to be pretty hectic, pretty quick, to be honest. So it's all good. Oh my gosh. So yeah, this looks very cool. He needs another man the other side of him, so I want him here. And of course, you know, you can have whatever you want as well. So we can have a big archway, we can have traps. So we'll have traps and just we can have some traps and place them down, change the angle snaps. You can have some traps on the floor. You can have all kinds of stuff. If you wanted to, you can have a swinging exit point over here. So in order to get out, we can make that bigger. And then you can apply all sorts of stuff to that, you know. So I'm not even sure if that's going to work, or whether you have to wire it. I don't know. We'll get rid of this one for the moment, and there we go. We'll play it out, and we'll have a little sword fight. So I've got a little sword in there, and we can add a couple of arches just to see how they look. Okay, so we'll have a couple of pillars. They look nice. So we can have some pillars. I'll angle snap it so we know they're right. You can turn physics off. So at the moment, the physics on. As soon as it connects with that floor, it stops. If I turn that off, I can place it within the floor as much as I want. That looks like a wooden pillar, so there you go. But just for the purpose of this video, then guys, I am going to use it, and I'm going to turn on physics, and I'm going to scale it down a little bit. So we'll have a couple of pillars, just why not? We'll have a couple more. And if you really wanted to, you could put a roof on it. So let's just do that, just for the sake of it. And this is, I mean, of course, I'm going to spend a bit more time with my build, and I'm going to make a really nice map to get into this. But just for the purpose of this video, I just really wanted to show you. So we can change the stuff. It doesn't have to matter what kind of material you build it out of necessarily, unless you want wood. Wood does break, but we can make it really big, really huge, and you can grab the edge of it. I'm right at the edge of my room scale now, so I need to just move over using there. Angle snap it so we know it's flush. Make it nice and big and long. Yeah, you can use that if you want as a pun, of course. And he's not going to get under there, is he? He's going to need to find a way around it, so he can be in a separate room. Let's just say he's in a separate room, hey? We'll put it on there. We'll use physics so it won't go through. We know that's a roof, and I'm going to paint that with a rock texture, just to make it look a little bit better. And of course you can import as many different textures and awesome different styles that you want. It's not a problem. So we'll say stone brick. Boom. So in there now, should be like a little stone room. These look too low, so what I'm going to do now is just I can even move that lower, to be honest, but yeah, that'll do for now. Let's just play the game just to show you it. So the game is going to start up, and here come the zombies. He's stuck under there. Oh, I didn't freeze it, lol. So I'll go back into edit mode. There was an error occurred. I can grab this. It's actually stuck on his head, so I'm going to grab him, make him a little bit smaller, just so he can fit under. Okay, and drag this down. That should now fit on. There we go. So that's playing around with it, and everything should work okay. That looks fine. And once you grab something, there's a thing called freeze. So once you're right happy with the angle of it, use the freeze tool and place it. So now, no matter what, that should be in place. So we can play. It's loaded. They're in. That's not working. So that does need wiring. I've got a sword, and now I can make my way over to them to try and. Oh my god, I'm trapped. Okay, so I managed to get out. There's a trap there. And this is just literally something I've thrown together in moments. I could do with your shield. And it's all physics based. For a first effort, this is a pretty good effort. I'll see if I can get a block going on. There we go. Okay, now I've got a shield. This is so sick. And of course, you know, everything is working. The level looks terrible, but just as a frame of reference, you can see it working. So let's just load in a quick one just to see one that the developers have put together for us to try. Okay, so here we go. We can see if we go into edit mode, this is what they've done with it, and they've done a very good job with it. So we've got a lava pit, we've got lava effects down here, all these different effects. So you know that this area here, if you land in this area, it kills you, and basically they've applied rules to the game. So these are entities that you fight against. There's different things up here that have all got intelligence, and these are just a case of selecting things, and it's so easy to make things now. There's a spawner in here, there's a light effect in there, little pots that have been placed, candles, and everything you can interact with, you know, so everything can be edited, you know, and moved around. And then you could publish, you know, and change anything you wanted. You can literally change everything if you want, and then make it your own. Use it as a startup base, build off of it. This is epic. And then when you start it, you can just play the map, and this is you're now in their level. So they've got rules set up, so it's a wave shooter. They've built a wave event of defense. I quite like the sword. They've got bow and arrow, you know, all sorts of different medieval weapons. You can play this as a multiplayer game. You can't edit in multiplayer, unfortunately. His helmet come off, nice. Haptic feedback. Bit of weird ragdoll there, of course, but you know, this is to be expected for something that they've built themselves. It's awesome. Wave 3. They've now added different kinds of enemies there. This is so cool. At this point, your own imagination is the limit. You know, you can just, now they've added things to fight, we can be as creative as we want, you know. It's sick. This is sick. So, you know, not the longest video in the world there, guys. I just wanted to show you the possibilities of the new update. Get yourself Modbox, start building some maps, and let's revive this community, because the developers absolutely deserve your attention, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I do hope to catch you on the next one. It's been Immersive Gamer 83. Take care. Bye bye.